Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. My name is Jeff, and as always, my co-host Patrick.
I got nothing today. No
What?
rant.
No rant. Oh
I
man,
mean,
it's
there's
been a good week. It's been a good week, my friends.
well, we had a busy weekend, busy upcoming week. And we're going to talk about it right now, all the Bronze Age stuff that our trials. We have 8 of the 10 scheduled.
Yeah,
With the last two they're in, they just
we
need to
just need
set a date.
dates. Yeah,
So that's great. So we got 10. That's amazing.
yeah.
And
And
what's
such a
cool
short
is,
time too.
yeah, I know. And this is kind
Everyone
of like
jumped on so
impromptu. It's gonna
fast.
be better. It's gonna be better
Yeah,
when we get everything. But I just want to see how this works. But
yeah. Like it's our
I,
test run to
yeah,
get
the
all the kinks worked out.
I know that the Texas Throwdown guys. Shout out to Julio over there. He's the organizer over there, doing their little mini circuit over there. He he told me they're in whenever we do a trial or qualifier or whatnot.
Okay, nice.
So that's cool. We got a qualifier from them. So
Yeah, those will be coming out next year. Very excited for those.
yeah, that'll be cool. But this weekend we had. I mean, I guess let's go over the modern stuff to get out of the way.
Okay, yeah, modern. So Mexican Nationals happened this weekend.
I wonder how many players were there.
I did not get a number.
I'm pretty sure it's a good number. You know what? Let me go ask him. I actually know the organizer.
Nice.
I met him because when I went to the Mexican Nationals in 2014, I befriended him and
sharing the wrong screen.
Very poor Spanish talking to him.
It happens. There we go. That's the right screen to share. Here we go. Here's the team that won Mexican Nationals. It is it's basically the core of the team is the Wasp, Heart of the Avengers, the Hulk, and the Korath combo.
Jonah.
Jonah. He loves it when we say his name, so he just got super excited right now.
That's his team right there, man.
Dude, no, it is. So there's a slight change to it. There's Q Prime, Wesley Crusher, and Hellion.
Wait, 2 primes?
What's the other prime?
You said 2 primes, no?
No, Q Prime.
Oh, Q Prime. 2 primes.
Q Prime. Hey, no, only I can do that. Okay. So yeah, the Q Prime, which have you seen what people are asking for him on eBay?
Like 300
more. It's people are asking like 1,000. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I got a case left. Let's see. Wesley Crusher, Hellion, Big Tony, the Emma Frost ID, the Faculty Shadowcat, and Faculty Iceman. So definitely we're seeing some of the new Dark Phoenix figures. He has the Iceman for the Colossus Retaliator call-in.
So they're all just ID stuff.
Yeah, looks like Emma call-in is also from the new set. And then Kitty Pryde's from Regenesis. So mostly the new stuff's on the IDs. But pretty cool. A little twist on the Hulk team. I like the
Well, I think here, looking at this, it looks like, normally you do the barrier thing.
Yeah.
I suspect that he's picking Emma on turn 1 to prevent them from targeting them. Right? Because don't you have to be within... It's like you have to be within 6 or something.
Yeah. So okay, that makes sense. And then either the Q to hit the impervious roll on the Hulk if they don't have Psych Pin or
no. Q doesn't do. It's only a super senses.
Oh, super senses, right? The Wesley's there to reroll.
It's not Migsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss me. I like Migsy.
Wait. No. That's the wrong Wesley Crusher.
The wrong Wesley? Oh my gosh.
That's the 15.1. The other one you're talking about is Instant Crusher.
Instant. Okay. So what's this Wesley do?
He is perplexed, but he can only... I think he can perplex, but there's like a
stipulation to it.
Yeah, he's a unique 15 point. Basically, it's just another Big Tony, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Updated Big Tonys.
But it looks like, so to me, it looks like you have some insulation against the outwit.
Yeah.
Because if on a barrier team, they could break the barrier and then Unseen can outwit you. But on this team, it looks like Emma can just prevent that completely.
Yeah.
Right. If I'm remembering this right.
I would trust your judgment.
Does Hulk get Battle Fury somewhere?
I don't see that.
Because I feel like Shape Change could hurt him. No.
Yeah.
Oh, because there's no like
He's got the time gem.
Like Colonel Poison or something like that, right?
Yeah, no. So I'm curious as to how he's getting past the shape change.
Interesting. Balls to the wall.
Hope you hit. Yeah. That's hard to get past is that shape change. A lot of the other teams are
the same.
Were all the cosmic teams. This is another one that popped up that I thought was interesting. I know it's something that you talked about. It was the Dark Phoenix and 4 Moira McTaggarts. So I guess they're just sitting on the back line or sitting back and just shooting with the Dark Phoenix.
Who else is on it? Iceman? Wolverine?
Yeah, Iceman, Wolverine.
Interesting.
And a Lila Cheney. So, and a Colossal Iceman. So the theme team's probs +9. Oh my god.
That is an interesting. What's the map?
Normally. Geonosia, Jean Grey School, and Poison Ivy's greenhouse.
You know,
but it looks like he wrote down 6 maps because he wrote down both sides of the map. Yeah, come on, guys, come on.
So he's using the ID cards but I don't know. I feel like there's a better way to do this.
It plays top 8. It's like I said, it was not cosmic in it. It was something different.
But there's a better way to do this, man. If people just realize how good Mastermind is with Dark Phoenix, it's so busted.
Yeah.
You cannot cannon fodder. You can't do anything. No, it's like no. The thing is this: they're gonna shoot. You're gonna move Dark Phoenix all the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
You mutant Messiah her, so she has like Amelia Vought, whatever.
Yeah.
She has Mastermind. You cannot win it. If you shoot Amelia only takes 1.
Mm-hmm.
If she does, then Dark Phoenix gets to retaliate.
Exactly.
If you attack Dark Phoenix, you Mastermind it to Amelia. Amelia takes 1. Then, because you attack Dark Phoenix, she retaliates.
And then it just keeps happening over and over again. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, and that's only like 70 points or whatever.
Yeah.
I did this in our league when I sealed, and it was so busted. I couldn't believe how broken it was.
Yeah.
I looked and I go, wait, you guys can do absolutely nothing from my Mastermind. Cool. So I just run completely across the map with Dark Phoenix and be like, all right, let's fight. And it doesn't matter what you do, because if you don't, I'm going to shoot something. If I kill something, I heal. Well, you have to attack her at some point, right? Because she's just going to keep beating you up.
Yeah, you have to deal with it.
And then so what happens is they get to do they have to attack. Yeah. All 3 rounds that I played, I healed a minimum of 2 clicks. Yeah, oh my god, it was when I got to the invincible click, I'm like, what are we even doing here? My 30-point person just healed up to invincible. Like, you're dead. And I still have a regular team. So yeah, you have to kill the Mastermind fodder, and Amelia Vought is not she's not easy to kill, man.
Yeah.
She's 5 clicks. She's got that crazy, if she takes 3 or more, she only takes 1 and she gets 2 tokens.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
I don't know, man. And then she clears, you do it again, she just takes 2. And then she'll get to regen, and regen's back up, and we're doing it all over again.
It's a solid strategy.
So maybe for modern, that kind of thing, if there was a way you can get like multiple Masterminds on Dark Phoenix, then you can play multiple Dark Phoenixes. That would be really awesome.
Yeah, I definitely feel multiple Dark Phoenixes could be a thing. They're only 30 points.
You know, the other thing that makes her more that's insane is because she can retail, right, mm-hmm. from wherever. She can also just regular attack because she doesn't have
the colossal indifference.
So you can just hit everybody for 2, and then she can triple target after that, hit whoever she needs to hit, kill whoever she needs to kill. Then she heals past the stop click. Now you have to deal with her past the stop click.
Yeah. So
that's oh my god. And then she can just attack again next turn.
And then having it dump so much into a 30-point figure.
Yeah. Oh man, it's
yeah.
It's pretty good. I don't know. I think she's really really good. But we also don't know what other teams are out there, like like the Wendigo Monster team.
Yeah, we haven't seen that place at an event yet. Well, there hasn't been any events for it to place at, so.
Yeah, the other thing that can hurt. Well, I mean, this weekend should have been a chance, right, with the Mexican Nationals. The other thing that can hurt is like if you're playing Onslaught, you can randomly do it because actually, when I was playing Alyssa, she did it to me. You mind control Dark Phoenix to move away from her Mastermind fodder.
Then strategy.
And then you just shoot with Onslaught, or you shoot with your secondary attacker, and she dies. But she's 30 points, so it's not that crazy, right? It's like not that detrimental. You're like, oh wow, that was a nice move. And then you're like, well, it's only 30 points. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they had to roll a lot of dice and put a lot of tokens on their figures to deal with my 30-point figure.
Yeah, they probably have to expend like almost 200 points of stuff just to kill your 30-point piece.
That's what it's there for.
Yeah, and then if it dies, like if you have a secondary Dark Phoenix, then Dark Phoenix retaliates
against that. Yeah.
See, so that's why it's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I like the 2 Dark Phoenixes.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I sold 2 right away. Like as soon as telling that story, and it's like, I'll buy it.
Yeah. They're like, oh, sold. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like 50 is too low. $50 is too low. That's why I sold it for. Yeah. I think she's too low. That's like Dark Phoenix could possibly be Groot level or more, like 60, 70.
Yeah.
Or more, because she fits on 2 great teams.
Yeah.
Like Cosmic X-Men, but you don't even have to, if you want to do like the Mutant Messiah version, you don't have to even play her on a theme team.
Yeah, you can play it on any map.
Oh, jeez. It's kind of cool. I like it. I don't know what else is up there, but
I didn't pull all the teams. There was just a bunch of other Cosmic, Astronomers, Cobics, Traders, the usual stuff.
It's all new.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Yeah, it's all the same stuff. So I wanted to pull something a little different, a little new that we hadn't seen. There was also a Chilean Nationals or Chile Nationals. Again, almost I didn't get a winner, but all the teams were pretty much Cosmic with the Astronomer, Trader, Cobic, stuff, Qs. There was one Vulture team with a bunch of big Tonys. There was one team, again, that stood out to me was the Blackbird Wolverine Swarm. So they're running the Blackbird with some of the new characters on the IDs, like the Iceman. Then I think it was 3 Wolverine Swarm. So we haven't seen that in a while. It plays top 8 at Chile again. I don't know how many people they had there, but I'm glad to see a little variety in the competitive scene.
Yeah. I mean, I figured X-Men would make some kind of a comeback just because
it has to. Well, it has to.
Like we have there's a whole new set just based, 2 sets if you think about Regenesis.
Yeah. So there's 3 modern sets that are X-Men. Well, 4 if you want to count the Days of Future Past. Yeah, that was kind of like a summer event.
You're right, because they actually have ID cards. But so it should almost be expected that the X-Men should be good, but it's early in the new format, so people are probably still experimenting. But we really don't have anything big. I don't know. I mean, the Rock Cup is coming around, but that's like Extreme Highlander.
Yeah.
So the teams it'll be a little bit skewed, but I think we should have an idea of what's really good. Okay. Oh wait, Extreme Highlander? Never mind.
Because
forget what I just said.
It's like 2v2, right?
That's their main thing. It's sealed in the 2v2. That's their.
Yeah, so the 2v2 is Extreme Highlander, so only 1 figure per the 2 people, right?
Yeah, which means you can't play the multiple Wendigo team.
Can't play the multiple window. You can't play the Colossal Retaliator team.
You can't play the Dark Phoenix one that one. You can't play the Wolverine Swarm.
You could have one person have a really good Cosmic team, and the other person.
Yeah, so it'll be very interesting. But
yeah,
so I think it'll be skewed because of the Highlander rule.
Yeah, I don't see if they do it smart. They're not going to give all the good figures to one person. They'll balance it out to where you have two good teams instead of one really good and one poopy.
Well,
team.
I mean that's not. I mean it's Monster and Cosmic. There's not that much. There isn't as much overlap.
Well,
There's some
with the Monster team. You could run the Captain Venom team, and then you could probably
I mean, yeah. So it's not. What I'm saying is you're not splitting up.
Yeah.
The good team because a Monster has so many good things on its own.
Yeah.
The Cosmic has so many on its own, and then even X-Men has so many of its own. So I feel like and Mystical. Those are the four I think, and then Avengers, I guess. But Avengers might be a little bit worse just because you can't play multiple Medusas. So.
Yeah. So it'll be slightly skewed.
Yeah.
No, I agree. So
maybe somebody plays a Sentinel team.
One of each.
With Friends of Humanity. I just want to see like a plus 20. Like,
a lot of...
win this map. I have a 10 Friends of Humanity.
It's Extreme Highlander.
Oh shit. Never mind. Okay, never mind. All right. Next, we're never going to talk about this anymore because it's not a.
So still no errata for Proteus.
Anyway, yeah. So anyway, anybody listening out there, we need. It's already on there. Proteus is on there. We do need to like tell everyone. Good thing nobody at our event nobody played Proteus because a lot of them they all listen to the podcast and they all know about it because they come by the store and they ask, and I'm like, look, it's not going to work. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I made sure to put it on my flyer. It's updated on the website. So Proteus is banned in the Bronze Age format.
We get out in front of this shit.
Oh my god. Yeah. I was just showing one of my guys with not even a full point team just how much barrier I was getting and how he couldn't get. He was like, "What do I do?" I'm like, "You
concede.
You pass, and it goes to my turn, and then I do the same thing again until I get close enough to kill something." And
so speaking of modern stuff, we're still on it before we go any further.
Yeah.
I want to go over a couple pieces in the new Star Trek set. Have you seen all the pictures?
I haven't seen all of them. I've seen some of them.
It's on our page.
The Facebook page?
Yeah. Okay. I put it up there. It's from the UK guys got it already.
Oh. I was gonna crack my stuff tomorrow.
But
there it is. Okay, bam.
So
right, let me
the one you want to look at, go towards because he has it in order by number. So you want to go down to the rare and the chases. Yeah. So we're gonna go all the way until when you get to the Damon Bach or whatever, or one of the.
Oh, there it is, Demon Bot.
This is the guy, right? Okay.
Or Demon Tar.
Read. Oh wait. Is this the one? No, that's not. It's not him.
Okay.
Keep going. Duras. No. It's a. Oh, you know who it is? I'm sorry.
There it is.
No, it's not. I don't think it's him.
Rare.
No, we need to look up the salvage crew guy. I'm sorry.
Kill to be small.
Salvage crew. This works in Bronze Age, but also for modern. It's like the Ferengi salvage crew or some crap.
We seek equability.
No. Then that's the name of the guy is like salvage crew. Okay.
There it is.
Oh, there. Okay.
Okay. Ferengi salvage crew.
Read this.
All right. According to the Ferengi rules of acquisition, we declare the ship to be a loss. During game setup, you may choose 1. Place one of your opponent's objects, or generate a standard light object in any square on the map, not in a starting area. I'm pretty
Obviously, you're picking the first part almost every time.
Yeah, you got to pick that first part every time.
Okay. Look at this one right here.
You will cooperate with our salvage operation. Opposing equipment objects have equipped any and unequipped drop instead. When a friendly character that's adjacent or has Ferengi keyword hits an opposing character that's equipped, after resolution, the hit character unequips their object. And by unequipping their object that says drop,
it drop.
Yeah.
So for modern, can you imagine hitting collector?
Oh man.
And he just drops all of his coins like ding 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 like
everything.
Like when Sonic drops when Sonic
yeah.
Or like in Mario Kart when all the coins pop up.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So there's that.
And he's got pirate.
Click him. Go to next. Look at his stats. He's not bad.
Not bad at all. 50 points. And then that's the damage power. That one.
He has shape change. He has a scroll team ability, but it's a running shot pen blast.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
5 range. The moves on to sidestep. Yeah.
Now, for Bronze Age, it's better. You know why? Because you can unequip an entity.
That's gross.
And when you unequip an entity, it's KO'd. So you score the 25 points.
Yeah.
Which means
because you can't drop it. You can't drop it.
Which means you can hit a hard to kill guy and just score the 25 points by getting rid of the entity.
Yeah, knock off Shredder Clone's Ion and 25 points up.
Or like a Unimind, you get rid of his Ion. Boom, because Unimind's pretty tough to kill.
Yeah.
What?
If you happen to get a chance to hit Lex.
Yeah, if you can, it's very tough. But the reason why it won't work because you have to be next to Ferengi. Which means if you're pulse waving, he's not using that ability because he'll be in the pulse wave, right?
Range.
Unless the guy who's hitting has a Ferengi keyword and pulse wave.
Yeah.
I mean, you could easily have this guy just
pulse wave.
Like you could just give him you could give him a Ophidian and be like, look, I'm gonna running shot pulse wave you.
That works out too.
And then I'm gonna get rid of your parallax, and now you're stuck. Have fun.
So, because it looks like we're gonna need a way to beat Lex, so this might work out.
There are ways. Just people just look. We'll talk about it more later. But Emilio basically had the game won. I don't say got the game won, but he lost barely. He barely lost because he killed a call-in. So Richard was panicking.
Oh my god!
He killed 200 points. So he was like, "I'm running away."
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh shit.
And so it went all the way. It went all the way down to like the last, like during Richard's turn, time was called.
Oh wow!
So Richard had one last shot to like, okay, hope I don't miss, because Emilia was winning. The only way that Richard wins is if he wipes the board. Basically, clears his team.
So he cleared him.
Well, yeah, because it was just the gardener left, and he was like, okay, I need a 5. Gets him.
The odds are forever in your favor. All right. Any other cool Star Trek before we move on?
Oh yeah, go to the chase. I mean, there's a couple here and there, but the mirror Picard. Also, there's a couple of them. Look at Picard first.
The Professor Moriarty.
He's pretty good. How many points is he?
50.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
So yeah,
he's all right.
I'll go over him after you do Picard. John.
So he has the same stuff, but read his the damage power.
All right. To enslave, new life, and new civilization. Leadership. When Mir Jean-Luc Picard uses it, and there is no D6 on this card, you may place a D6 on this card. When this character within range rolls an attack roll and rolls for blades, fangs, or leadership, you may remove the D6 from this card and replace it with it. Oh wow, that's pretty good.
It says attack roll, right?
Character within range rolls an attack roll or rolls for blades or for leadership. Yeah.
So here's our third Q.
Oh my god. It's Q in disguise the whole time. It really
He's a lot of points. He's a lot of points though. Like, look.
Yeah, 100 or 75.
So 75 is okay, but that's a lot. But I guess he can fight because he is he can actually fight, whereas the Qs really can't fight.
Can't do much at all.
Right, and Migsy really can't. So he's one of those dice manipulators that can actually do something.
Scrappy.
Yeah. So.
And it's a pretty good sculpt.
What are his keywords?
Yeah, Mirror Universe and Ruler.
Ruler can do something. But the dice manipulation, man. I mean, come on.
And he's got traded shape change. So.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. Go back.
That's it. That's it. Okay. Is there 2 chases?
Yeah, it's LaFleur.
Oh, Jordy. Yeah. All right. So he's kind of like a pseudo Kobik or pseudo.
Yeah, when he uses Outwit, right?
Yeah. So Outwit or Perplex. The target opposing character can't use their team ability, and now Professor Moriarty possesses that team ability. So you perplex someone down, even if they have Power Cosmic, they lose their Power Cosmic. You get it. Now you outwit them. So they're outwitted.
Like forever, or is it just until the next turn?
Until your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So just for that turn, but that's what you need it for. Or until your next turn. So they don't have it on their turn. So if they're tokened up,
so that means he has it, right?
He gains their team ability. So that's pretty cool. I think it'll come in helpful. He's got Holodeck, Past, and Scientist. It's been a while since I've seen a good past team.
Yeah. And I think there's probably a couple other little things, but like somebody gives all adjacent guys, or like the regular Jordy there has like adjacent guys have like improved targeting hindering.
Okay, that's still pretty good.
Something like that, so whatever. But yeah.
All right.
Looks solid. Like there's some obviously there's gonna be some things here that people are gonna want to get. I think that Picard's gonna be
Picard's gonna be hot.
Another as if we need more guys. All right, so the Bronze Age, it's Migsy, Q, Picard. Let's go.
And Trelane.
Let's go.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Oh my God.
Dude. Okay. No, we're doing it. Hold on. We're playing Picard at 100. Okay.
Yeah, he needs to be at 100.
Because he has Mastermind. Or do we just, if we play them all at the lower, we got 50 Trelane, 50 Q, 30 Q. That's 130.
Yeah.
Plus 70. Migsy's 200. And then Picard's 75. So we have 25 points of other stuff. Let's do it.
All right, dude, that's like a power battery right there, I feel like.
I don't even know what we would do, but you want to troll someone?
Just troll them hella hard. Can't your dice manipulation. Oh my God.
You just
gotta be missing attacks.
Is that literally 5 pieces that just have D6s on them?
Yeah. Oh my God. And they're all custom little D6s for each character.
Oh God.
Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of dice.
I think that's overkill, but if you cut one of them,
that's
I would cut Picard and throw in other stuff.
Because that's still 200 points of dice manipulation.
200 points, and you can still play,
You're like, come at me.
Yeah.
You're like, come on. What are you going to hit?
Oh, Lord.
Dude, that's an expensive team, though, too.
Yes, you're right. Trelane's expensive. Migsy's still like $20, dude.
Yeah. For an old SR, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an expensive team.
I like to think, because our format is starting to take off, that people want Migsy. Because I've been selling quite a bit. And I've been selling... Look, I tell you right now, I've been selling a lot of constructs to the Arizona guys.
Oh, nice.
So if anybody wants inside track on what they're playing, just ask me. Because I know what they're buying. I already know what they're playing before anyone else does, because I can see what they're buying.
All we have to do is look at your eBay comment or sales. Be like, what has Pat been selling? Who's
I know,
who's
right?
leaving feedback?
Like I tell you right now, we just sold a bunch of blue constructs to someone in Arizona.
Oh man.
Sold a Ronin So they wrote an ID card to somebody in Arizona.
Huh.
I think they need to use another Hawkeye. That's why.
Dang, it's gross. Oh.
Right?
Yes. Oh, the AVS. The Avengers Assembles one, right? The one that switches.
No,
The
yeah, the Ronin ID card,
Yeah.
but you can play the Chase Hawkeye, so you can have like 3 Hawkeyes on your team, right?
Oh my God, that's a lot of Hawkeyes.
Yeah. So if you want to,
So what if you
She'll-
set up the?
she'll
So
love
what if you?
Hawkeye Ronin.
So what if you set up the team with a bunch of perplexes, kind of like you would the Hulk, but you go the Hawkeye route,
Hawkeye.
just a bunch of Hawkeyes and just shoot through put the spear back on there, start immobilizing people or dealing the one penetrating.
You could play 4 Hawkeyes because you main force 1.
Yeah, main force 1, call in 3. It's a lot of Hawkeyes.
That's a lot, man. That's
Might be
holy
overkill,
crap.
but it'd also
that-
be really cool to see on the board. Just saying.
Yeah. Okay, so we had the first trial
Mm-hmm.
for this weekend. I guess right now, if you want to bring up let's bring up the schedule real quick so people see. I know I've been lagging on this. It's because I've been trying to find the right template to put it on.
Which one is it? The Open Series?
Yeah. No, but like I don't have it up there. But didn't you type it down somewhere?
Oh, it's on my paper that I printed out because I'm old and I like to look at things.
Okay, well then let's.
But I can go down the list.
Yeah.
So
we have we have 8 out of 10.
Yeah, we have 8 scheduled. You just had yours, the first one this past Saturday, which we'll go over in a little bit. The next one coming up is mine on the October 19th. October 20th, the following day, is at Comic Cult in Torrance, California.
Yeah.
The following week is October 26th at Sci-Fi Factory in Lake Worth, Texas. Beginning of November, on the November 2nd at Best There Is Games in Roseville. November 10th is going to be Bakersfield, California. November 17th at Northridge, California. November 23rd at Tucson, Arizona. And then Tucson, Arizona, excuse me. Arizona has a second one lined up that we don't have a date for, and Santa Clarita has a date, or not set their date yet.
I'm looking for the Santa Clarita one to be the November 23rd.
Okay.
Because that's the only
far enough
other,
away.
that's the only other date that is open without conflicting with any other place that's close by, because the closest one on the 23rd is Arizona.
Yeah, and they're not going to pull from.
Yeah, they're not. So there's that, and then Arizona can just pick any other date because they only have the 23rd.
Yeah,
so they could just pick any other time because there's not going to be anybody really pulling. But all of them are pretty like back to back. I know Bakersfield is a day after States, so for those that want to go to States on Saturday, in Fresno, you can go to Bakersfield on Sunday.
Yeah, just right down the road.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're living down south, you just go up there and come back down and play.
Yeah,
you can stay there the night. But yeah, it's coming along. The kits are going out. They're actually starting to, as it gets closer, we're getting we're getting them to pay the kit so now we can ship them out. We should be getting the new batch of tokens next Monday.
Okay, nice.
Which is perfect because then now we can ship out the new batch for those.
Yeah.
So the one that's going out this week to Texas is the last of the older ones. Yeah. So should be cool. So yeah, so we were supposed to have 8 for our event. We only had 7 in the end because Alyssa ended up not making it. Okay. So we had 7, and we just did to a top 2 because there's only 7 players. So the teams were pretty cool. Richard won with Lex. Emilio got second with I like to call it Gardner's Plant because it's the double Gardner team that he played before with Power Plant. And then
that man and his Power Plant.
Yeah, and then third place was actually really close. Third place was we'll go with that later. Chris Stats was playing the Mistress Death Lock, like the Lock Phoenix Force, that shell. Okay. So he actually did really well. He had it so close. He almost had Richard.
Oh wow!
Really close. He came out to the very end. He just needed to do one more click to kill Magneto. And he would have won that game because he would have gotten He would have gotten 400 points.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Jesus, that's a lot of points.
Yeah,
and the game would have been over automatically.
Yeah, and then there was Rob was playing his. It was a really cool team. It's the Robot Construct team. I have some ideas about this too.
Okay.
He played Saber. It's a robot theme. He has Sabretooth. It's all three of them. Sinister's, Magneto, Sabretooth, and he had Isaac on the team.
Okay.
And then he had Pink Battery, so that when you're doing 1 damage, he's doing 1 damage back to you because of the Mystics.
Yeah, that's really good.
And he's giving Magneto, I think, Parallax, or he's giving him something where he basically has Pulse Wave all the time. Because there's Pulse Wave, Magneto has Pulse Wave in the back dial, and then he can get. I think it's Ophidian, I forget. But he has Pulse Wave in the top half, and then when he gets down to the second half, that Magneto has Pulse Wave. So he just has Pulse Wave everywhere, right?
That's really good.
Yeah, it's cool, huh?
That's shaping up to be in this format. It's a lot of Pulse Wave.
Yeah, and then he has the Brotherhood of Mutants ATA on him. Right. On him and
we're looking this
Sabretooth. Yeah, Brotherhood of Mutants.
I gotta see it because
there it is.
There it is. All right, so it's 4 points per character. Characters using this team ability within 4 squares of a friendly character named Magneto can use Willpower. Characters using this team ability named Magneto can use Leadership, but when they do, they may only remove action tokens from other friendly characters using this team ability.
So it's all that's whatever. He's using it it's strictly for leadership because his team has 4 guys and a Pogs, right? And he has a battery. So he needs 4 actions to do stuff because he needs 1 action for the power battery, and then he needs 1 action for Isaac to make something, and then he has 2 actions to do whatever. So it's pretty smart because he pays it on Sabretooth and Magneto.
Okay.
So if you think about it, he's paying 8 points for leadership.
It's really good.
Which is cheaper than any. There isn't a cheaper leadership you can find.
Yeah, not if you're playing that Magneto.
Exactly, 8 point Magneto, 8 points for leadership, and he goes, "I just need leadership because," and we were talking about this. If you're playing a team that has a lot of moving parts and a power battery, you really need to have leadership or some way to add action to your total action pool, or have autonomous or something that doesn't count, right? You basically need, for all intents and purposes, leadership if you're playing power battery, because the power battery is almost always taking an action every turn, right? If you think about it.
Yeah, it's always doing something.
Yeah, it's always gonna assign something, or it's gonna barrier, or it's gonna support. So that's taking up 1 action all the time. So you need to have that leadership to make sure that your team doesn't miss a beat.
Exactly. Because it's so easy to get out action, especially like you said, if you have so many moving parts, things are going to be tokened all the time. You got to
or just you don't have enough actions to do what you want to do. That's the other thing.
Yeah, cuz say you're calling in takes an action.
Yeah.
Attacking as an action, then you got one other thing to do. You're like
put power battery? Done.
Power battery or
well then we can't do anything.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting thing that we were talking about because the leadership was a big deal. And then there was a Flash God of Death team. It was basically unkillable. It was like not unkillable. It was a hard to kill team. Like he has Nighthawk Prime.
Okay.
And he has the mirror on Flash and super senses. So it's like really hard to try to get to him. And his defense is high. But you pulse wave.
Shredders.
Or you just kill Nighthawk.
Yeah,
and the last one was a Beta Ray Bill Leland team.
Okay, let's hear it.
So
what else? There's got to be more to the team than those two.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. I feel like it was not. I don't think it was very. In my opinion, wasn't thought out as much as it should because it's only using modern pieces with a power battery.
Because there's been a decent amount of buzz about that combo in modern.
Yeah, but you're being hamstrung by not opening up your options to Bronze Age.
Yeah, of course.
I have a robot team that has that would murder a lot of things. I just need to sit down and look how it works. But he was using pink battery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the problem is you're using pink battery. They can't even attack you.
There's no point in playing the pink battery.
It's hard.
Because they can't target you.
They can't target you. It's very hard to get you. So you should be using something else, number one. Number two, like the support piece. So it was Carnage, Groot, Leland, Bill, Battery, ID cards, and Everett Ross, I think.
Okay.
It just seemed to me that it wasn't like maybe the
could use some finessing.
Yeah, like it was like the idea is there with the Leland Bill, but the execution of how you build it and how you play it was not. It just like it was counterintuitive, in my opinion. Because so like it's the wrong battery. Number one, you should be using white battery. If you're going to be using stop click, guys, and you're not using white battery, then don't play stop click, guys.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Because you want to know why? You want to know why you play white battery with stop click, guys? Because Green Arrow murders you. If you play white battery and Green Arrow hits you, you don't die because the white battery will bring you back to life. So that's your fail-safe stop click.
Yeah, because
on top of that,
defense power.
Yes, exactly, right? And then the second thing is if they hit you to the stop click, the effect of the emotional spectrum on the white battery is power action, heal everyone within 6 squares, one click.
And you're off your stop click.
Yes, which means they gotta hit you to your stop click again. It's not that hard, guys. I mean, I understand that it's new, so whatever, but it's like Heroclix really exposed this. Not exposed. What's the word I'm looking for? Exploited it. He really exploited this.
Okay.
In Santa Clarita. Yeah. So read the emotional spectrum.
So emotional spectrum life. If the power battery, attached power ring, and the constructs are all the same color, that goes the same for all of them. Give friendly core member a power action and heal all other characters within 6 squares in line of fire of 1 damage. So any core member you can give this to. So
and you know what? You don't need no one else on your team has to be a core member. Just the guy that's given the power action.
Yeah. And God. It's not once per turn, right?
No.
So if you have a bunch of people with a oh my God, yeah,
good. Dude. Okay, hello. Okay,
there we go.
So
stop clicks, white power battery, got it.
Yes. Okay, Heroclix used this to some like massive success. Like he made it to the top 8, and check this out. Listen to this team. He has Lydia.
Okay.
Who has a stop click. She takes your shit. He's playing Bizarro Green Arrow. He has 2 stop clicks.
Yep.
Good luck trying to get through that. And then he has Mini Shredder. What are you gonna do?
So what I love,
and he had Carnages, right?
Yeah.
So his team was a monster team with white battery ID cards. Beautiful, beautiful team.
Mm-hmm.
Just maybe didn't play it as well when I saw it as maybe he could have played it, but he played about as well as someone that's unfamiliar with it, in my opinion. Like, dude, that team was like you got If you were lucky, you got like 20 points from killing the Carnages. Maybe, because he puts the constructs on them too, so it's hard for them to die. You have to kill them twice.
Oh my god!
Which means you hit them the first time, they don't die, they retell you,
and then you're dead.
Right? You have to double tap them. You double tap them, then the other Carnage retells you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
So yeah, it's a lot to deal with for a little bit of points.
Yeah, and then so his other team he played, and Steve was shitting his pants when he saw this. It's just he didn't, again, like Eric didn't play it as well as he should have. He put the white battery with Bill in Fresno.
Okay.
He played it in Fresno.
I don't think I played him there though.
You didn't play him, but he was. Yeah. That's what he played because they were in the feature match. And Eric had Steve won, but Steve has a range team. Well, you can't range that team.
Yeah.
And he has Groot with the construct. Dude, you're not killing him. Which means he's retelling. Here comes the Walking Wood, and he's killing your team.
Oh,
I forgot who else was on his team, but I'm pretty sure it was a Cosmic team. But I just remember Bill just like he actually killed the Jet.
Oh wow!
But
Steve,
he
no
just
wonder
ended
Steve
up losing.
Yeah,
like I think he killed the Jet if I'm right, or really close or something. But he ended up losing the game because I think Bill died.
Yeah, because I think Steve was
Star
Fox was inside the Jet.
It was close, but I mean,
yeah.
So that is something. So like, Dan, who's playing it here, had the right idea with Bill Leland.
Mm-hmm.
Just the surrounding parts were wrong, in my opinion. You know, there are other. Yeah. If you want to go that route, there are other ways to do it. But I don't even know if he won around. He won around. He beat the Flash team, but
nice.
It was definitely annoying. Richard almost lost that game because Richard couldn't get inside.
Oh my God.
You know what he did? He did? He pulse waved Bill, single target, and then he goes.
So he got him to a stop click.
And then he goes, "Oh, you have a stop click?" And I wanted to slap Richard right there. I was like, "How do you not know he has a stop click, man?" Oh my God. I was like, "Come on, dude!" Right? So he puts him a stop click. So Dan phases back. He flies back and does a free regen on Bill, and he rolls a 5 on the regen. Yeah. And I was like, so because of that,
why don't I ever get that lucky when I'm playing Bill? I never roll. I always get like a 1, 2.
But that's because you're thinking about the dice.
I'm always thinking about my dice.
That's your problem. That's your problem.
Dang. All right. Don't think about dice.
Think about your dice instead of thinking about what you're doing wrong. It's a mentality, not a truth. Think about it. It's a philosophy, not a truth. So it's a complete way to think about something. You have to completely change. Like losers don't make excuses. Winners don't make excuses.
Nope, no more excuses.
Right? Yep. You know who makes excuses? Losers. Because that's a loser mentality, because you're trying to find a reason why you lost that wasn't your fault. That's not taking an account and not taking into not taking responsibility for your play, Yeah. And if you say, well, I needed this because no, that it's just the mentality of thinking a different way. Right? There's like that's just like a life, that's like a life way. It's a life philosophy that's being applied to clicks.
Mantra.
Yeah, so people can be. It's like it's the same thing as the glass half full, half empty, right? It's just how you look at it. If you're a pessimistic guy that looks at things, then things are going to be that way. There's a reason why, and there's a probably correlation between that and like people being obese. That's just the way it is. I bet you take a study. I would love to, if there's any kind of study, morbidly obese people, there's a correlation between them and how they think and view life.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right? Exactly. So that's just how it is. And then people who are fit, healthy, they look good, ripped, jacked, however you want to call it, athletic, they have a different outlook on life.
It's
That's
a
just
different lifestyle.
that's just how it is. But it all starts up here.
Exactly.
So, if that's how people want to think, fine. But
Some,
but anyway, that's enough of that fucking
if you fuck up and
Tim
lose at
Robbins.
Heroclix, it's your
Tim
fault. It's no one
Robbins.
else's fault. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
I mean,
No.
there's like a people you can make a joke and make fun about it, but I'm probably the there's really nothing anyone can really say, right? Because my results speak for itself,
This is true.
right? So it's not like oh, what have you accomplished exactly?
I think
So
you won a couple big tournaments. I think, but
so it's just it's really just like I say, it's a philosophy, not a truth.
but it kind of goes back to like what you're saying about people complaining. Oh, I didn't get my dice or that. It goes to someone
Yes.
outplaying you, and it ties back into that whole being outplayed and respecting the person that outplayed you versus not
Yes.
respecting them and
Also,
saying,
you got to also look at.
"Oh, I would have
You
beat
also
you
got
if I did this, and I
like
would beat you if I
here's
did that."
let me give you a perfect example. Okay. In a game that I watched in our at our event.
Okay.
It was a micro decision. It was something that seemed very insignificant, right?
Mm-hmm.
The guy had a prob with. Okay, so he needed a 5.
Okay.
5 to kill Giant Girl, to go up on points, to kind of like pad. Now he has a good shot at winning, and then make Richard have to change. So you don't think about it. So you're gonna running shot and shoot, right?
Of course.
But the way that he running shotted, he put him in front of a character who was blocking line of fire to Crimson Sage, right?
Not a smart choice.
So Crimson Sage can't see. Okay, so I'm looking. Okay, it doesn't matter where you move with Cyclops for line of fire to Giant Girl because she's giant. So you don't need to go around angles because there was like a person or two in front of Giant Girl.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if he was trying to like move to see her, but she's giant. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, Bill can still see Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He rolls a dice, rolls a 4.
Ooh.
Then he goes, oh shit. All he needed to do right before that was to sidestep the walking wood away from Crimson Sage, and Crimson Sage can see, right?
Uh-huh.
Instead, he goes, oh, well, I just missed, right? So after all that, I'm like, hey, Bill also has prob, and you could see your Cyclops, and it's like, oh crap, right?
Mm-hmm.
So later on, he didn't, he's not gonna say anything because he knew what he did wrong.
Yeah.
But the sentiment from like the other people around is, well, you did miss that 5. That's not really your fault.
Should have had a prob.
Okay. But remember, they said
he could have had 2 probs when he had none.
See, but you're getting ahead of me. That's right.
Oh, sorry.
But the thing is, all you hear is you're right. I missed that 5. Right? As if that was the game changing that one roll. Okay? Even if it was, the fact that you look at the dice roll as opposed to you didn't move your guys correctly, that little micro decision because you thought you only needed a 5 was 100% your fault, not the dice. But people don't see that. That's why I always say, could you have done, you got to go back to that move. You got to go back to your move before that. You got to go back turn, whatever. What got you to that point to where you missed that 5? Was there anything else you could have done?
Mm-hmm.
He already knows that's yes, because afterwards I pointed it out to him and he's like, yeah, you're right, should have just sidestepped. He even found out, he knew the Crimson Sage one. He was like, I'm so dumb, I should have sidestepped walking wood away. But what he also didn't see was that Bill can still see Cyclops.
Yeah.
So like you just missed that too. So like you might look at that as the in a vacuum, I just missed that 5.
Exactly.
When the bigger picture is all these things happen wrong.
Yeah. Why did you miss that 5?
Yes, you know what I mean? So a lot of times people need to look at that. Players, there's a lot of times. So when I hear someone say I missed 3 6s in a row or whatever, right? It's like, okay, sure. But unless I see the game from beginning to end, and I can make I can probably dissect where you made decision points where you were wrong.
Yeah.
Where you got to the point where you needed to roll 3 6s or whatever it is, right? Of course, sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes maybe you felt like you did everything you possibly could, and it happens. But hey, it happens. It's dice, right?
Yeah.
But to not look at something that leading up to that point really is a disservice to both players, because it's a disservice to you because you're not looking at it from I could have done this better.
Well,
it's also like, disservice to your opponent because now your opponent's like, well, shit, I guess I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Well, it's like skewing the data. You're only telling. It's like only reporting half the news.
Like perfect example in sports. If the game is on the line, basketball, and you need to hit 2 free throws to win the game. Let's say you miss one of the 2, you lose. Do you point on to the guy who missed the free throw at the end, or do you look at what happened leading up to that? So you got to the point to where you had to be a tie game.
Yeah. What about the other? The whole length of the game.
Yes, that's the point.
Except
everything that led
seconds.
up to that you missed.
It's like, why weren't you guys ahead in the beginning?
Or like maybe earlier on you missed the layup over here. You turned the ball over you weren't supposed to. You fouled when you weren't supposed to foul. Just like in football, they missed a game-winning field goal. They're like, well, what could have you done? Well, you know what? There's a 15-yard pass interference that you did in the second quarter that cost you, this, or there was a roughing the passer, or offsides, or you know what I mean? All of these different things that lead up to that.
No,
but if you're gonna focus on that one thing, it's really stupid. So, but I see that a lot, man. Trust me, I see it a lot. And you know who you see it a lot on? There's a correlation between that and weak players.
Okay.
Absolutely weak players, man. Because, of course, all the top players will have, like they're very competitive. They don't want to lose. So, of course, they'll just say it off the cuff, right? Just like, this, just to be like whatever. But they don't dwell on it past that moment.
Well, that's good.
You don't, because of course you're frustrated you lost. So you're like, why? Because
get heated in the moment.
Whatever. Yeah. But then after that, it's like it's gone, and you move on to the next, and then you start to figure what could I have done differently to lead, blah blah blah. Did I do everything right? I felt if I did everything right, then well, whatever. It is what it is. But the bad players will always say because of this. It may sound like self-deprecation, but it's really an insecurity in your skill when someone says that. Oh, hey, look, it's me. You see those memes are like missing 4 5s in a row, and then and you see people comment. They say, "Hey, look," and they'll tag their friend. Hey, it's me. It's me. It's me. It's like, well, that's
why are you missing 4 5s in a row?
Yeah, but it's but it's like you're kind of like deflecting your lack of skill to that. But you're putting it as a you're masking it in self-deprecation.
Yeah, you're making fun of yourself before someone else does.
As opposed to really looking at what could I have done differently. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother thing, whatever.
Yeah, we can talk for a while. That's a whole nother vacuum in itself.
That's a whole nother like game theory things. But I see a lot of it, and a lot of it's on Facebook, obviously.
Everything's on Facebook.
I know, right? But yeah, it's it'll be interesting when you actually see it on our on coverage.
Yeah, no.
That's when it's funny.
Well, that's
because you can point to and be like, "Bam."
So that's why when I edit, I always tend to leave a little bit at the end because they kind of talk and they're like, "Oh, this is how it happened. Oh, this is how it happened." So like, I enjoy leaving that little bit at the end and hearing them talk. So make sure to listen to the end of the games, guys.
So, fuck you. You should. Or
shit. How the fuck did you do that?
It's fine. I don't. It is what it is. But I believe that if you want to be a better player, you got to change them. People got to change their mentality on how to do things. But whatever. To each their own.
Some people want to get better, and some people
Yes.
like how they do things.
Yeah, they just rather sulk and self-pity.
Oh, God, I can't stand those people.
So anyway, look at Richard's team. Let's look at Richard's team before
All
we
right.
go further.
We might hit another tangent before I pull up the screen. All right, so
I guess that's where I should have. I guess that was my rant. Damn it.
Hey, it's all right. It came a little late. So he changed his team a little bit. Two things. The IDs.
That's
He
it.
changed 2 IDs out. He dropped the Green Arrow ID, and he dropped, what was the other ID?
War Machine.
War Machine. Okay.
And he put in 2 Magnetos.
2 Magnetos, the bounty in that, and he's calling in 2 of the. Pardon me.
Magneto. Yep.
The Colossal 2x2s.
He's not a Colossal. He's just a 2x2.
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant. My apologies. Yeah, the 2x2 at, was it probably full points? Or
yes,
close
at 200.
Jeez. Okay. And wait, he has the run shot.
Have you seen how dumb this guy is?
He was really good
when he calls in
at full points. Yeah.
Okay. Just look at him real quick. I just remember.
Is he here?
He called him. Okay, you know what's so funny? Chris stats. He says, "Oh, he called him Magneto, right?" Chris walks away, watches the game.
Yeah.
Comes back, and he goes, "You're still attacking, dude." Look at this.
All right. I know we've looked at him a lot. So.
Oh my God, I saw him win him the game and almost lose him the game just because he couldn't poof him.
He's hard to poof. He's big.
Yes, but he can easily do it.
Number. He's in the rares.
15.
There we go. Hello. We got 11 run shot, 12 attack.
No, that's not him. It's the 5th click fight.
10 attack, 12 damage, 18-4. Okay.
All right. So how he poofs himself is he uses his trait. The magnetism is at my command.
All right. Leadership free. Choose a character within range and line of fire. Place that character in a square adjacent to its current square. So he can get out, right?
So
he moves out the 5, or to where his base is out of the 5, and then he selects away.
Right. But okay, look at the fist. Look at that one.
Pulse Wave, TK. When Magneto uses Pulse Wave, he can use to improve targeting through blocking. After resolutions, destroy all blocking terrain within that range of the Pulse Wave. And if 2 or more pieces of blocking terrain are destroyed in this way, generate a standard object.
Okay.
Telekinesis says free, but only to make an object attack.
So he's using, after he Pulse Waves, he free TKs a heavy object onto another guy or the same guy.
Oh, that's gross.
So he's doing 7 damage already, correct?
Yeah. Oh,
right.
Wow.
He's doing full without any perplexes. It's 12-4, and then he pops the TK. Okay.
And God forbid he already has a ultra heavy in the area.
And then look at you can't TK the ultra.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, it's only heavy.
Okay.
But that's why he does when he destroys blocking terrain, he makes an object.
Yeah.
So his pulse wave destroys, so he makes an object no matter what.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's gross, dude. So he can actually pulse wave through barrier.
That's really good. Yeah.
So look at the retell.
All right. Colossal Retaliation, Master of Magnetism. Free if no other characters have been placed this turn. Choose an opposing character that attacked Magneto or damaged a friendly character since your last turn. Place Magneto such he can make a ranged attack targeting a chosen character.
So he's attacking 3 times. He's doing 11 damage on his attacks.
Oh, wow.
Because what he does is you kill the giant girl.
Yeah.
He calls in Magneto. Magneto running shots, pulse waves, TKs, and then retells.
Wow.
After all of that, he does the free and he poofs off. Dude, really and good. He has 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're afraid of getting your guy killed because, there's still a big attacker, you just call in the Days of Future Past version.
Yeah.
The ID card, and then he doesn't die, he just poofs.
Well, so, did you say someone killed him?
Yes.
He went. Oh, wow. So they went through a lot of clicks.
Look how many clicks that is.
That's 5.
11 clicks.
11 clicks. Jesus. Okay.
But
and
that's a lot of damage from. Richard called in Magneto almost Remember when you were watching him, he was almost always calling Phoenix Buster to do stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
He's calling it him
in
now.
this tournament, he called in Magneto twice, like the first 2 times, almost every game.
No, there you go.
Because he can spread out his damage. Because he can pulse wave one guy, he can TK to another guy, and he can retell another guy.
It's really
Or
good.
he can focus fire all on one guy. So if you think about it, he can kill a Shredder quite easily.
Oh, for sure.
As long as he connects, right? It's a 12 attack, he can connect. That's 11 damage. What the
So yeah, Shredder clone would have to be knocked down a little bit already, or he'd have to perplex up the
Right.
damage. But yeah, it's doable.
Shoot.
Or even
No, because the pulse wave will do 3.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
And then what same has outwit too, right, Lex? So you can just outwit the invuln, and he can just hit. Of
Hit
course,
for
it's
3. going
to be hard. He'll need like an 8 or 9, but
Still have to go through the ESD and the -2.
He still has it at the end there. Yeah, but
yeah.
I mean that's so much that's so much for like to deal with if he can connect. That's because he has 2 of these Magnetos, so he was doing that all day, right? But the downside is,
Takes time.
they can kill him. So let's go to Emilio's team. Emilio, okay. He is now. I'm just gonna say it right now. He's the not only the mad scientist for this format, but he might be the best player in my opinion.
Oh wow.
In this, of course, respect to Steve, because Steve hasn't played, but he is the defending champ. But, Emilio has a plan for everything.
Dude, him and that power plant.
Look,
he is.
I would, if he doesn't kill the Blackbird, the Quinjet in one turn, then something's wrong. Because Emilio is that. He has such a good. Oh my god, dude, he is crazy. Oh, I can't and you know what else he's doing with different teams. So,
yeah,
that's another thing, which is why I say he's the best player. Everyone's doing it with the same shit
over and over.
He's doing it with different teams.
Yeah.
Granted, they're all power plants, but still.
But that just shows his versatility with the different teams,
exactly.
with the power plant to be able to adapt to the different teams. And he's not playing the same style of team. He's playing different teams.
When
strategies.
When we get to the combos, I'll tell you, because him and his group, him and his guys, they're coming up with a lot of shells. So they came up with the lock Phoenix Force shell, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Groot lock Phoenix Force shell. His brother came up with the Lila treadmill shell, right?
Okay.
Where you know what the treadmill does?
The cosmic treadmill, right? If your movement's over 20 or something, everyone moves.
Yeah, you roll. If it hits 20 or more, you remove tokens from everybody.
Yeah, that's really good.
And you can use prob that turn. Well, he did that with Lila, and now you can do that with Voyager. Because Voyager's 14 move with TK outwit.
Mm-hmm.
And the TK is the good TK. She doesn't need to see.
This is true. She does not need to see.
So, that's another shell, right?
That's a good yo-yo team.
It's just whether or not you can find the right team to put that on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But here, this is another type of shell, which Rob was kind of talking about. He kind of saw it, and he was talking. We were all talking about it. I'm like, oh my god, it's pretty busted. But go ahead and read off his team. This is Emilio got second place.
So it's the Gardener's Plant. 75-point Infinity. 50-point Gardener with the Bear of Time Gem. 50-point Gardener with the Bear of Time Gem. 35-point Overdrive. Surtur, Calls for Retaliation. Prime WizKid from Deadpool X-Force. Joker Canister, Ant-Man ID, and a full power plant. 2 light objects. And this Ant-Man he's calling in is the common from Avengers.
So
Black Panther Infinity.
It's your basic Gardener type of team, right? It's your Gardener, reach across the map with overdrive, and then I'll free attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he gives he gives one of them the smoke cloud,
The ring.
the black light ring, so that they can free attack. And then between WizKid and overdrive, they're doing like 5 damage with like a 12 attack.
Yeah, that's a lot of power.
Right? And then the Joker's canister stays in the back. So you know what Infinity does, right? Like
So
she gives
+1 to range and movement.
Yeah, everyone gets
And
+1 range of movement, which helps Gardner
Yeah.
because his range goes farther, and it gives opposing guys
-1 to range and movement.
-1 to movement, right?
Yeah. And to range too, no?
Yeah.
Or is it just movement?
Movement and range.
Yeah.
And then what Gardner does is he puts a smoke cloud under you, and the smoke cloud, the black light says, if you start your turn under it and you're opposing, you get -2 to move and speed. Speed and range.
Oh wow.
So you're -3.
Oh wow.
Imagine trying to running shot out of there. You're not gonna go anywhere.
Half and then -3.
-3. And
Wow.
yes, right?
So that actually hurts the Lex team a lot. Because
Yes.
yeah. Unless he has to move out of the smoke to call in. Otherwise his call-ins are getting minus.
You have to but it says if you start the turn in the
Yeah. Oh, start the Well,
so
no,
even
if
if
the
you get
call
out of
starts
it. Yeah. So it's freaking good, dude. So the trick here, it's your typical like Emilio style of runs all the way up there, you do some stuff, and then he Surtas the shit out of you. So he leaves Infinity in the back, and when the time is right, Gardner gets hits. You know, like Overdrive Gardner or WizKid. Somebody gets hit. Right?
It's inevitable.
Okay, because he runs up in your face. Then Infinity breaks the gas canister, puts it on Surtur.
Mm-hmm.
Surtur free action, burns a ring to get +1 to stats. So he's a 14 attack for 5 damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then when he retals, he's either next to WizKid or Overdrive. So he's doing 6 damage, correct?
Oh yeah, that's.
And Surtur says when he attacks and there's only one guy that he's attacking, they have no defense. Guess what you know what that means? That means Unimind gets popped in one shot.
Yeah, he does.
No defense, no shape change.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So check this out. This is oh my god. This is how he killed Magneto.
Okay.
So he did 6, correct? Or he got him up to 5 because he was almost dead. So he did 5 right through Magneto, correct?
Okay, yeah.
It's like a 14, 15 second. You're not going to miss. Boom. Okay. Then he calls in with Gardner. He calls in Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes Surtur tiny. Then Surtur hits Magneto for another 5.
Oh my god.
Hits him.
And that's a trait, right? That he can't use if they're the only target?
Yes. Yes. It's not a trait, it's his damage power.
Damage power, okay, yeah.
And Ant-Man sidesteps up, bing, hits Magneto dead.
Dang. That's solid.
Dude.
That is solid.
When we saw that, like Rob, we were like, holy shit. You know you can do this? This is like the easier way to do it with Migsy. And I'm like, oh my god, you're genius.
Yeah.
Okay, you know the easier way to do it? The Atom ID card.
That's his inspiration, right?
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Of course, Amelia goes, I would do that, but I don't have it. I'm like, all right, that's fair. But check this out.
I get you one.
Check this out. If you play a bunch of Surturs and Carnages, whatever, like guys that have the Colossal Indifference.
Yeah.
You call in the Atom, make everybody tiny, and then they all take turns shooting from the back line.
Because they got range.
Right? Check this out, though. If you can swap the sniper guns to different guys, they could go 10-10-10.
That's gross.
So if you have two Surturs shooting 8 away, that hits. You have a Carnage with a sniper gun, shoots 10, that hits. You switch that with the other Carnage. Now that the other Carnage has another 10 range, and you hit.
Wow, that's really good.
And then you retail. So that's a way to do it without having to do it with like Migsy.
Yeah, because Mixie's expensive.
Yes, and Migsy can only do it to one guy. So this way you can do it. Wow, it's really, really. It was brutal because Surtur, no shape change and no super sense, no defense.
Yeah, what
You're
can you
killing.
do?
You're killing anything. There isn't a thing that you can kill. Oh, you know what doesn't kill though? Stop click. White battery stuff.
True. Well, wouldn't the one penetrating after?
Yeah, that would work. Yeah, that one. Yeah. So
Uh,
he was doing that too. Oh my god, it was dirty, dude. That's only on his retail though. Remember, that's only his retail.
You know who stops that? Skeets, because his stop click is not on his defense power.
Right. That's one way.
Because I'm say most of the figures I can think of that have stop clicks, they're on the defense power. There's a few.
There's a couple. I mean, one of them is
aren't.
World Breaker Hulk.
Okay,
He's one.
but he's a lot of points, isn't he?
200.
A lot of points.
Lex is 200 too.
But Lex you can't target.
Yeah, you can't. But I mean, like, come on, man. You had a 250 point Hulk win your event, so can't really say anything.
That was by pure luck.
That guy. Oh my god.
All right. So that guy didn't even really play HeroClix.
I know.
It was just he showed up with his friends because they're like, "Hey, play this team," and he understood the rules. And I think Wes should have won that.
Yes, he should have.
Should have, but you know,
Him or Dave, but whatever. Bring it.
But then now we're kind of hypocrites because we're saying something should have happened, even though it didn't happen. I feel hypocritical almost. Well, because we're complaining about people being like, "Oh, this should have been this way," because of this.
No, I'm just saying. No, it was one. Okay, Wes, they should have won because they had a I guess they shouldn't have won because they didn't play correctly, in my opinion. But Wes, kind of, I don't think he played it right, in my opinion.
Yeah,
he got a little too aggressive. Number one, I think there was a couple things that were off, and I just, if I remember right, there's a couple things he could have done differently with Pluto, and he just chose not to, and I think that cost him the game.
But
it's
always the little things, man.
But we also don't know what would have happened with what the guy would have rolled. Dave was just completely just because he didn't the miss. Yeah, he actually missed one of his attacks. He just didn't. He needed to roll, I believe, a 10.
Ooh, that's really high.
Because he was an 11, correct?
Uh-huh.
Hulk is an 11. With Nighthawk, you don't get a bonus. So he's an 11. Unimind was a 21. And it was a flurry attack, remember? So he hit twice.
Yeah.
So he hit him twice. The first time he rolled a 10. The second time he rolled a 9. Okay?
Yeah.
But he didn't. There was something that they didn't take into account, and so it was like, oh, you still needed to hit that. Like it should have been a miss the second time.
Oh, but they counted it as a hit.
They counted it as a hit, and then because of that, it put him to like the stop click, and it like changed everything. You know?
Yeah, that would be if you hit with that Hulk and you're not supposed to, that's that can definitely be a game changer.
Yeah. See, so that's one of those
unforgiving.
things. But you know, whatever. There's a lot of things to track too, so whatever. But people are getting better with it.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
there's a learning curve, but everybody,
well,
you know.
Definitely with me, I know there was a learning curve tracking all the little things in this format.
That was the biggest issue that everybody had in the beginning. But now that everybody's playing the format, you know how fast everybody's like everything's so quick.
Yeah, they're used to looking for the little things.
Everybody's so adept, and they're all reminding each other what's this. So that I think is just familiarity with the format. So people are just, you know, they're like, oh, don't forget your entity, don't forget this, don't forget that, like, and they're all pretty quick, which is good. I like it. But you know, bring up the article so we could go over some new combos.
All right. That's not it. Articles.
The Bronze Age. You can just say Bronze Age.
Oh yeah, because we're all organized now. What is it? Bronze Age articles. Look at this.
Yep. Did we talk about? We talked about the Incredible Hulk, correct?
No, we talked about Superman.
Talked about Superman with the Matter Eater lad, right, and all that stuff.
Yeah, we talked about the Matter
So
Eater
the
lad.
Incredible Hulk. I didn't tell you about the Bruce Banner in that one.
You briefly went over it. I don't think I pulled it up though. This is
read
this one.
read that number 2 Bruce Banner right there.
Okay, clocking in at 55 points. This guy is mostly unremarkable, save for one thing: his energy explosion power. Not only does it deal him 1 extra damage while using it, but if adjacent friendly characters use energy explosion, they also deal 1 extra damage too. Coupled with the top dial outwit and the fact that down dial he can swap out for 3 different Hulks to choose the right team. Okay, yeah, you did mention that, but we didn't pull up the article.
Yeah, so basically, if you have somebody that has a special energy explosion power that does, let's say, penetrating damage,
Yeah.
Bruce Banner will pump that damage in extra, which means the energy explosion will be 3 damage, energy explosion penetrating.
Actually,
Right.
is this a unique modifier?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
No, click him.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, you can click him. No, click his picture.
Oh, I did.
There's nothing there?
No, it showed up. It's just
Okay.
his card thing. Yeah, I don't say anywhere.
So you can play multiples.
Yeah.
But
so
he's 55 points is kind of a lot, but the main thing is you sniper gun somebody and you energy explosion penetrate. If somebody can do penetrating damage on the energy explosion, that's a lot, man. That's 3 damage penetrating.
Yeah.
That's huge, right? And he is scientist, he has outwit, and he can turn into one of the Hulks. So like, these are the hidden gems, forgotten gems articles that, the guys Tom has been so graciously writing for us. These are some really good. The Rick Jones is another one too, because he can turn into 3. He can turn A-Bomb, Genus Vel, or Captain Marvel. He's got Perplex on this click. But go to the next one.
Okay.
Oh, wait, go, hold on. Here. 043 Hulk. Okay. Okay.
His alter ego dial.
Okay. I don't know. It's his special power is on the back of the dial, so on the back of the card, which we don't have. So bring up HC Realms and then type in go to Hulk. Yeah. This is something I think I'll tell you this. This can get around Shredders.
Never.
43.
Go down some more.
It's 043 there. 043. Okay. Read it's the last click. It's only one click. You see it's 71004.
Damage power. All right. Limitless Rage. Hulk can use toughness. Hulk ignores all damage dealt to him unless it is dealt by an attack, and the attack roll is doubles, but not a critical miss. Friendly characters cannot use probability control during the attack that targets Hulk. This power can't be targeted or ignored.
Okay. So that right there stops. So that right there stops Shredders cold.
Yeah.
Right. Because you can't do anything. You can't, and it has protected outwit, protected pulse whip. Now, it's 0 defense means you can roll 2 2s and get them, right?
Yeah.
So the trick is you play a defend guy, and you defend 18, and they got to roll 2 4s, 2 5s, or 2 6s.
Oh,
that's
my God.
it. There is no other way to do it, right?
Yeah, that's
on top of that. If you have Migsy, Trelane, Q, they're never hitting you.
No, they're not hitting you at all. Dang.
There you go. The problem is, how do you get to him?
I was like, it's not a stop click, right?
No.
But okay.
This is so the only way you can really do it is you have to like Green Arrow him, obviously.
Yeah.
But aside from that, man.
But how do you get to that click?
You can't. You're not playing him at 193. You're playing him from the Bruce Wayne the Bruce Banner we just showed you.
And it switches to that last click.
Yeah, he alter egos. So like 2 clicks down, you can power action to turn into this Hulk at 55 points, and he goes into that on that click.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. And you said defend, right?
Yeah. If you have
So
a
what-
defend 18,
What if I kill the defend piece?
then you kill the defend piece.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously you're gonna have a defend piece that's gonna be hard to kill,
Yeah.
right? Like you can have you can easily make it like I don't know, Lockjaw or something, Joker, somebody,
Okay.
because somebody that you can give their the Phoenix Force defend on.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, Joker does it. You can't kill him. And you don't even need to be 18. You need to be 17 because they still need to. Because if you're 17, they can't roll. They have to roll what? Oh well, maybe if they're an 11 attack, they roll 2 3s. But there is a it's pretty cool because you can Hope Summers this guy.
Ooh.
Right. So Hope Summers just has that defensive power now.
Can't touch her.
So there's I don't know how good it is, but it is it is something that like when your plan is to be the energy explosion guy, and then you turn into him later on, then it becomes harder to kill.
Yeah.
Like that Bruce Banner is going to be very hard to kill for 55 points. So that is technically kind of like an undying point denial team.
Okay.
Because you can easily turn him into this Hulk unless they one shot him, which he's 5 clicks. It's gonna be kind of hard to just one shot him.
Yeah.
But it is something. It's cool just to see like little combos. But okay, I guess go to the next one.
Okay.
It's the next it's
Avengers movie set.
Yeah, Avengers movie. So these Hydra guys, there could be something here. Like just Hydra keyword, because look, they're 15 points.
And Hydra team abilities, minus
like
1. P, I was gonna say -1 in defense within range.
But more importantly, it's how people are using like Flora Colossals for their theme.
Mm-hmm.
You can use Hydra guys for your theme.
Past, Soldier, Hydra.
Yeah. Nick Fury is past and Soldier, so if you want to pump it up, you can get this.
Yeah, well, both Soldier and Past have been strong keywords in competitive play. So
yeah. Same with the Shield guy down here. He's Shield, so if you want to do a Shield team, you want to pump up your thing, your map roll, but also he gives +1 range, right?
And the shield bumps.
Solid. Yeah, the shield bumps exactly. So there's that. Maria Hill. What else? Okay, Red Skull. This is the guy. Read the Red Skull.
Once per turn, you may give a power action to a friendly character with the scientist keyword that is 25 points or more, and put a research counter on this card. When there are 7 or more research counters on this card, Red Skull modifies the combat values for +2 and can use flight ability.
Okay. So it takes 7 turns, right? Because once per turn you do that, right?
Yeah.
So the Pandora's box, once per turn you can power action to put whoa.
I'm pulling up the Red Skull.
Yeah.
I just can't spell red.
He's number 16.
Oh. Avengers movie. There we go.
So you're playing him at 85 though.
Okay, yeah. There's only 1 point value to play him at.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't, because the other one's the alter ego.
Yeah.
So the Pandora's box. So you know what the Pandora's box does? The full Pandora's box, right?
Remind me.
Bring it up. Pandora's box. It says, okay, read the employee emptying the box.
Emptying the box. All right. During your turn, if all 7 sins were assigned in the game, all sinners have at least 1 action token, and there are at least 3 sinners on the map. You may turn the dial to click 9 and do not click it again this game. So click 9.
So basically, you.
Oh, it's got the 1 and 2 special powers.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to read those?
Yeah, because I want you to understand what's happening. Go ahead.
Okay. So the third eye posed, which is the number 1 special power. Sinners modify their combat values +1. They can use a bunch of improved targeting, improved movement, and they modify their speed and range values by 2. Is it an additional 2? Yes. Okay. So speed and range are +3, and everything else is +1.
And they ignore everything.
Yeah, ignore everything. And then the part 2, Gateway to Earth, Sinners modify combat values by +1. Again, Sinners can use the Mystic Team ability once per game. Choose another DC team ability, and Sinners can use that team ability. Okay, so that's good. Yeah.
Do you know how this works?
So what team ability are you?
How you get to 1 and 2?
You assign all the relics to the figures, right?
Yeah. So you have 7.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 7 turns because it's once per turn to get all 7. And then when you get to 7, you click it to one of them, correct?
Yeah, to click 9.
Red Skull says he needs 7 Doomsday counters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that means that's also 7 turns.
Okay, so these kind of go inside together with building up your team.
He gets +2 to stats, flight, and he gets an additional +1 to stats and improved everything.
Jeez, yeah. So he's plus like a gajillion, improved everything, and
you see that 1 and 2, right? Do you know how that works, right? 1 and 2.
Oh, you get to roll. Yeah,
right?
the roll the 1.
3, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So no matter what, he's gonna get +3 to stats, no matter what.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
And it's just whether or not he gets Mystics or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So the Red Skull team. So go back to the article.
Yep.
It's slow, but if you can play a double berry team, read like the little write up that he wrote on it.
So this guy's interesting. Rob Barzul made top 16 in Worlds with him the year of the Gauntlet. As it turns out, you use those AIM Renegades from the Hulk set, give him plenty of turns to both spin up the Gauntlet and use the Build Me Doomsday weapon. While not intimidating in his own right, after gaining +3 stats that pick a power with essentially Power Cosmic, he was forced to be reckoned with. I hope someone could find use for him again on one day a competitive build.
So you can do it with the Gauntlet, or you could do it with the Sins.
I like the Sins because it's kind of coinciding with it. The Gauntlet's
it's dependent on what you spin.
Yeah.
What you roll on the thing. But +3 to stats on this guy.
Hello.
And he flies and he can sidestep and he has, oh my God.
Improved everything.
And remember all those Hydra guys we just said? Like we can load up
minus
your
defenses.
map roll.
Yeah. Map roll, barrier.
Because you want to pick an indoor map so you can just barrier and just hide.
And scientist, if I remember correctly.
Dude, there's so many scientists.
Is a really good keyword.
Yeah.
Like from every universe.
The one you just saw, the yellow and blue AIM guys.
Yeah.
Also the new AIM guys, he could be used with them because they're 25 points, right?
Oh yeah, jeez, it's gross.
See? So there's that, right? Yeah, I'll go down. Let me see if there's anything more. Nothing really that. I mean, there's more. These are just more Hydra guys. Odin, if you want to go one-man army, he's not that great. But what's highlighted in this, if you want to read the Iron Man,
205?
read that one.
All right. He makes a solid option for Run Shot Pulse Wave call-in.
Okay.
So
now
Jason...
that doesn't matter.
Okay.
No, the point is, he's doing this. He's doing an article like this because for those who can't afford like the Avengers Defenders War Iron Man that has Pulse Wave, he's like $25, right?
Yeah.
You can pay this $1, get this guy, and have your running shot Pulse Wave that you wanted anyway.
And it works exactly the same.
Because they're both 150 points. So it just, what he's highlighting on this set, and a lot of them, is you have these budget call-ins without having to go with the number one option.
Yeah, with the newest hot super rare or that.
Because if you can find a comparable piece that you want to do, if you want it to do if it does what you expect it to do or you want it to do, then you don't need to go get the top of the line. You can get something, the budget version, and still be fine. Right? Yeah, so the difference is with this Iron Man and that Iron Man, that Iron Man has a pick a power. It also starts with an 11 attack. This guy starts with a 10 attack. But they both if you're picking running shot pulse wave, you save $25.
Yeah. If it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck.
Still there. So,
it's a duck.
there's like he has more. Like he talks about on a few of them. Some of them could be like real boys on Collins. Agent Coulson's another good one.
Mm-hmm.
Read that ability or read what he writes.
His ability to warp blow point shield characters next to him is pretty cool. On the right build, the Perplex and Shield ability are a nice touch, but the fact that he can't be targeted by characters over 100 point with attacks is just really useful on a 50-point figure.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's really good. That shuts down a lot of things. Yeah. I think you can still pulse wave him though, right?
You can't be targeted by what? Read it. What does it say?
Characters 100 points or more can't target Agent Coulson with an attack unless Agent Coulson is the only character on your force.
Yes, he gets a pulse.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah, but that means you have to waste a pulse wave on him.
Yeah. Or
you don't want to waste a pulse wave on a little guy. You want to do it on the guy that matters.
Exactly. And he's going to be in there to where you can't not do it. So
and he has Perplex. So
hey, everyone loves Perplex. And then
it's on the back. You just can't see it. So go to the next one, Galactic Guardians.
There you go. Is this the one with Jason at Sparta?
No, that's
Guardians Galaxy. Ooh, Warlock. Yeah, he's got this. You were talking about this one before with the shifting mechanism to where you heal them back up to top click, right? Yeah.
No. That's different. That's a split and merge.
Okay.
It's just kind of like you move back and forth. You can shift. But Astral Strange, this is the one.
Oh, dude, these are so hard to come by. Oh my god.
So yeah.
Do you have any?
Yeah.
I might buy some from you.
So these guys are 13 points, mystical keyword, right? That's easy.
Yeah.
They get to move as free once per turn. That's ridiculous.
It's huge.
But they can be used for a lot of different things. Mostly is to use a Doctor Strange that can shoot through him.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a Eva on Phantom X type of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He shoots through the Astral Stranges. But yeah, these guys are really good.
Or that guy from Slosh, isn't it?
Tellus. But yeah, they changed it now. So go down.
Magus, other side of Warlock.
Red Shift is okay. So look at Zavin.
Okay. Pseudo Super Scroll. See, his gimmick and dial manipulation, which combined with the Link Dial Possessor, can make things spicy. Still, his stats aren't kind to him. So I see that 7/8 starting out.
No, but go to his actual dial. Type him in. There might be something here. I'm not sure.
Ooh, it's rough, buddy. I don't know. So, if Zavin's on click 1 or click 6 at the beginning of your turn, you may turn his dial to any click between 2 and 5 at the end of your turn. If he is not KO'd, return him to the click you began the turn on. It's not bad.
See? So he goes on. So he can go to anything, but
I feel like he could still get one shot.
Do you see the part where he's saying when he's with a linked dial, that could be something good?
With the Possessor.
Because that means you're getting more value because you can go through the dial as much as you can.
No, yeah. So
you might be able to use like multiple things
throughout the turn. Exactly.
Yeah.
Start with something. You start with say sidestep, move.
Right.
Click to something else. You're like on run shot, pulse wave. You got that extra 2. So yeah, that works.
But you can choose which dial you want to go to. So you can choose
between
his dial too, in conjunction with the dial of the entity.
Yeah, there's a lot of good options.
That's pretty gross, you know what I mean? Like, what if click 5 is pulse wave, and he just has running shot?
Exactly.
So now you have running shot pulse wave. That's awesome. And then you go back to click 1.
And
click 1 is like imperv. Okay, cool.
Shoot me. Go ahead. Yeah, no, that's so nice. For 100 points, you have a.
You could. I don't know if it's something. I don't know if it's there, but that is something to look at least if there's something that you need.
Yeah, no, it's definitely starting a framework of something.
Right.
Well, anything, as I've always said, with the Possessor is
exactly
significantly better.
Yes.
Throw a resource on here and Got yourself
Yeah,
a team.
dude. Hey, he's a Runaways. Oh shit, you can play with the Runaways.
Dude.
All right,
Hello,
that's
Molly
a
Hayes.
challenge. That's a challenge for people out there who can build the best Runaways team because there's Molly Hayes now.
Nelson, I know you're listening.
Dude, Runaways, could work. Okay, let's go back to.
Let's go back. All right,
Okay,
Mole
so
Man. This is the one that can mind control, right?
Yeah, so he can mind control monsters.
Yeah, friendly monsters.
Yeah, he's +3 to attack. The problem is, can he only mind control friendly monsters?
Let's see. Mole Man can use mind control only to target characters with the monster keyword, including friendly ones.
So he can do it on opposing too.
Yeah.
But when he does it, he gets +3 attack.
Which is really good because I think he starts off with like a 10 attack.
9.
Or
So
9.
to
Okay.
12. But he has outwit. But it's not as good because how the old mind control used to work was you used to be able to be given an action.
Yeah, like you could
Now
do
you
real
just move
things.
and attack or attack and move. So it's not that good, but it still gives you an extra, extra thing. Like you can, for example, you can mind control your own Super Scroll. So your Super Scroll gets two things.
Yeah. Mind control your own mini.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can move again.
Well, no, because after resolutions,
it's still your guy.
Still your guy, yeah. That works. Yeah, it doesn't work for the opposing, but it would work for yourself.
Yeah. There you go.
That's too good. Yeah, that's good.
See?
And this is the strange that can shoot through the astrals, right?
Yeah, he shoots. But look at his points.
He's a lot of points.
But he's brutal though because he's hitting from your starting zone.
Oh yeah, and he can pop out more astrals.
Yeah. So look at it says give him power action. Place a blah blah blah.
Either of this, yeah. It's not bad. Just pop out a bunch. He's got defenders, mystics.
He's deep too. He's got like 8 clicks.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So Captain Marvel's another one. So read his thing.
So remember the Hulk set, Rick Jones. So the Rick Jones we looked at. He's an alternate personality, right? Alter ego that he can switch to. Yeah, that was well before I started playing.
Yeah. Gotta read up on these, man.
Okay.
Catch up on this.
And is off the ID. Yeah. Ooh, 8 run shot, 2 bolts with 11 attack for 4 is not too shabby.
Dude, and when you bring him in as an alter ego, he has 8 range prob and EE.
Hey, so let's up that EE one. Mr. Warlock. Oh, he can outwit team abilities.
Yeah.
It's very good in any format. 149 points. So how's his dial look? Is it deep?
It's okay. I don't know if you'd play him, but he does have like a 20 defense later on.
It's not bad. Ooh, Silver Surfer.
Probably Surfer now. He's 236 points, but it's just Silver Surfer. You want to try him?
Hey, everyone loves Silver Surfer.
It's a full move running shot.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah,
and he's probably got pretty good range too, I would assume.
Yeah, I think it's
8 range. Yeah, 12 movement, 8 range. Yeah. All right, Mr. Fantastic.
It's a lot of points, but
yeah,
he can make a close attack within 10 squares. It's like he's Mjolnir.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Because he has stretchy.
Should remove a hand and put a Mjolnir fist on there.
Yeah. And there's Thing. Nothing that great. Cosmo. Lord Marvel. I think he's calling him as a real boy or ID calling.
Yeah.
Or a real boy, I think he says. See, real boy option.
Oh,
people haven't played Teleporter. I think we got to look at that again. Okay.
Yeah.
This next guy is my next combo. Read him.
Let's see. When opposing characters is KO'd, heal Thanos 1 damage.
That's good.
Modify Thanos combat values by +1 for each opposing character KO'd since the end of your last turn.
Okay, and then?
No,
read the other trait.
Other characters can't be healed.
Okay. You know what the Grim Reapers do?
Oh, they push you 1 more click when you're hurt, right?
But if you don't die, what happens?
They heal you back up 1. So with him, you don't get to heal back up with the Grim Reapers.
Boom, mic drop. Okay,
Bam.
Go up to Grim Reaper though. There's more to it. Let's look
Oh,
at Grim Reaper.
Not Grim, Grom. Undead.
Dang, dude, we're going long.
We are. When an opposing
done.
character takes
We'll be done in a little bit.
When an opposing character takes damage from an attack made by a character with a monster keyword,
Monster keyword.
after resolutions deal that character one unavoidable damage. If that character is not KO'd, immediately heal it one click.
How many monsters do we have
A lot.
that are viable, right?
Good amount.
So if you're playing Thanos with these guys, like this guy and something, what's gonna happen? Like you're just doing extra damage?
Thanos and just a bunch of retaliators that are all monsters.
This guy, like, he gets +1 stats when something dies.
Yeah.
He's got 9 range, 11 attack, pen blast, outwit.
Yeah, like 4 damage.
Yeah, he's 150 points, so you can call in good solid guys. That is something. I think that is definitely something.
Yeah, the not being able to be healed is
not being able to heal. Oh my, you know how huge that is against teams that actually want to heal?
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's like Unimind wants to heal. People that run back to the power battery want to heal.
I was thinking the Darwin team with the Prime Deadpool.
Yeah. You know what? Do you remember what team that Wes played? He played that Deadpool. The Deadpool Darwin team.
With the entity, yeah.
Yeah, remember he would just heal all the time? Well, that's just completely dead with Thanos on the board, right?
Shut down. Cannot.
Down. Done.
Done. Wes is like, well, I give up.
You're just like, I'm not
I
going to
don't
play
know how,
anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how he comes back from that.
You know who else this hose is? Joker.
Yeah.
Joker can't heal because his thing says heal or damage, right?
Yeah.
So he just dies?
He can't click up.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Down.
Thanos has to be a possibility. So Gravity Feed Surfer is another one if you want to try him out.
Yeah.
Because he's 149 points, but you probably still don't. This Doctor Strange is good.
Okay.
Read the defensive power.
Doctor Strange and adjacent friendly characters can use energy shield deflection.
Nice, right?
Hey, doesn't hurt.
Look, he's 75 points, 8 range, 10 attack, energy explosion, perplex. That's tough.
And I like what he said with Bizarro Green Arrow. And just watch.
Oh my god! See the combos, right? Combos.
Sit there and just watch people laugh at you. Ooh, here we go. Get into some objects. I like this.
This one kind of cool.
Yeah. So charge and the flight ability, and possesses the Nova Core keyword.
Well, you know about the whole hive mind, the world mind trait that the Nova Core guys have.
No.
They all have that. They all have a trait. Even in the new Avengers Infinity, they have that. They have some kind of world mind trait. So it says like Nova Core guys with the keyword this. Nova Core keyword guys, they get some bonus from the world mind. Well, if you give this Nova helmet on somebody, then now you can use it with them because this guy gets the Nova Core.
Nice. There you go.
And it's charge flight's not bad.
Flight ability. Yeah. So the flight ability does not grant the flight symbol, correct? So you can still carry someone with the flight ability. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Colossal figures. Ooh, Master Mold. I know he's been popping up a lot, especially with the most recent set. But I don't foresee.
There are a lot of robot stuff too.
Yeah, but the lowest you can play him is what, 200 points?
200 points. I mean, so is Lex.
Yeah. What's his base size? Is it a 3x?
It's a 3x6.
So technically, if you pick the right map, you can't place him, right?
Right. But they need to have the map.
Yeah.
Like they need to have these maps ready. They might not pick them. I think
Underground Caverns should nerf him.
Is there no 3x6 anywhere?
I don't think so.
Not on the middle of the map? Pretty sure there is.
Okay, maybe.
Either way, you're going to be playing him in a robot keyword anyway. So
yeah, so you're going to win map.
Maybe. And he's 200 points. But
yeah,
you know what multi-attack is? Man, you really need to read up on these old things.
So multi-attack is
because you know what, like
you get to make 2
you
attacks.
should be more impressed with a lot of these than you have been showing because you just don't know what they do.
Multi-attack. I think if I remember correctly, multi-attack is you get to make 2 attacks, 2 actions using
2 actions.
2 actions using whatever powers, right? So you can hypersonic.
It's just 2 actions. You get it's a power action to use any 2 at no cost.
Yeah, so you can hypersonic twice, you can run shot twice, charge.
Or what this guy does is you move and then you call in.
There you go.
If you want. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's any 2.
Could you call in twice?
No, because the ID cards say you can if you haven't used this power.
If another character hasn't used this power.
No, it doesn't say that.
Okay.
You know they ruled. Do you know Odin?
Odin. Okay, they rolled with Odin. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They changed it to see that.
See, I didn't think that team was too overpowered.
Yeah, they just didn't want it to get too weird.
I felt that was not
because the thing is they didn't want 2 ID cards at the same time, right? That's their whole point.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So they're like, let's just just like nip it in the butt now.
Yeah. So he moves up or wherever and then calls.
But he has, dude. You gotta look at his stuff. He has Retribution Virus. He's actually really good. It's just like you said, the map roll is scary.
Yeah.
But this guy is tough, dude.
All right, I'll sit down and look at him later. He's one that I haven't picked up yet.
Master Mold is
from,
tough. I remember him winning an event back in the day.
Oh wow. Nice.
Yeah. Look at Uatu though.
Okay.
Read read what he writes about him. This is great.
All right, so his 50-point dial is still top tier, competitively viable if equipment becomes dominant. The fact that you can win map with Cosmic Theme, place him high on top of the opponent's equipment, and then face 10 squares away, and it never gets old. He also isn't plagued by any map limitations of the bigger guys, but that being that he is a 2x2. So looks like he's still a standard size character, even though he's a 2x2.
No, he's colossal. He's colossal.
Oh, is he colossal? Okay.
But he starts his starting is like the Kingdom Come guys.
Oh, okay. So he gets to start out.
Yeah, I think it says at least 2 squares away. Does it say 3 squares away?
From, yeah, anywhere 2 squares away from a starting area.
Right. So what you do is you put them on their side.
Mm-hmm.
You win map, and then you pick up their stuff and carry it over to you.
That's gross.
Because he phases like 12.
Oh my god. Okay, that's good.
See, the difference is you couldn't do that with the Kingdom Come guys because they can't move.
Exactly. They're stuck.
Can move.
That's really
good.
And
his powers alternate. He has 6 clicks, super senses, power cosmic. His powers alternate between it's like outwit, perplex, prob. Outwit, perplex, prob.
Okay. So it sounds like Q would go good with him.
What's that? Yes.
Q. Sounds like Q's new best friend.
Also, because he's 50 points, he can just call in on their side of the map.
Call in Wolverine and just go again. Because he'll still get first turn immunity.
Yes, you're cosmic, you win map.
Yeah.
You pass turn 1, turn 2, you go over there.
Kid, you could even play him at 200 points and call in.
Isn't that gross?
Yeah, that's.
Dude, are we looking at some more combos or what? See,
I like it. Yeah,
I'm bringing more combos, baby.
Told you, man. If I could
combo. There's a guy in in the Street Fighter world. His name's like Combo something. Combo Breaker, what Combo King? I don't know, but he's a really good player. He's on the design team now for Capcom.
Oh, nice, very cool. Look at that. You start
like Combo games. Something. God damn it, Combofiend. Combofiend.
All right, you might have a new nickname, buddy.
Combofiend for Heroclix.
All right, dude. I'm looking forward to the next article.
Yeah, he's got Dark Knight. He's got Chaos War, Dark Knight Rises, and Fast Forces already set. So just gotta.
Nice. The Chaos War will be interesting.
But dude, I'm telling you, Thanos might work in this format just because there's a lot of healing. Master Mode might work as long as you can win map because he's really hard to kill. Uatu can easily work. Holy crap, dude! Like we just said, you start over there, you call him Wolverine on turn 1.
Oh my god. Jeez, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
dude, and if they don't, oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
And this guy's he's not easy to kill. He's an 18 defense. Super senses. You can't outwit them. Yeah, look up Uatu. That's right. Yeah.
50-point line.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of super senses.
Oh shit! He actually starts with perplex, even better.
Yeah. 10
And his
phasing.
range is 12. That means he can see basically everywhere.
Yeah. That's really good.
Sick,
Yeah.
huh?
Stop
And
over
he
there, pick
came
up their
out-
light object.
Yes. So he came out before ID cards. So that's why you don't see how good he is until you actually see it now.
Yeah, and the 200 point. Okay,
What's he got?
So this is a 200 point line. Does he not have the extra clicks on the 200 point line?
This is it.
Oh, dang.
I think that's it.
Yeah, he used barrier, mind control, psych pen.
I'm not sure.
So yeah, it looks different.
Click on G005. Yeah, no, that's a separate one.
Oh wow, okay. Okay, yeah. So that's cool. So it's kind of like the Starro, where he has two different
I would
lines.
not play him at 200. He's so easily killable.
Yeah, 200 is not no bueno, but
that one right there.
That you can work with.
This is awesome, right?
It's a solid 50-point support piece.
Of course, he has this broken Vow thing. Each time he uses one of those powers, he gets a broken Vow token.
Mm-hmm.
And then for each result 1 through 4, you roll the beginning of the turn, right? 1 through 4, you get you deal him 1 damage.
So it's same thing with Everett Ross, but
right.
You use him and get more points before he dies. If he can get you,
cool.
if he can get you more than 50 points before he dies, he has done his work. Whether it's calling someone in or
hold on, real quick. Here's a combo. You do the Kobik Cosmic team, correct? The Kobik thing.
Okay.
Is there a way we can make him cosmic? Because like what I was thinking was, you use Kobik to switch your mystics to somebody over there, correct?
Okay.
Then you call in with a Uatu, some guy to attack that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You get mystics, and then you Mangog
the shit out of their team because you're gonna have a bunch of perplexes on your side.
I don't know.
It. No.
The only reason why it works is because Uatu can call in on their side of the map.
Exactly, and you don't have to worry about Grandmaster getting.
Yes, you don't have to. Yes.
So this makes that combo so much easier. Yeah. I know Adam was talking about breaking Kobik in this format. So
is that the next combo? Is Surtur cosmic?
No, he is monster.
Damn. You know who is cosmic? My girl.
Dark Phoenix. Oh my god.
See?
Well, and there's a trader. There's going to be a trader on this team too.
Oh shit.
Because
I don't know, man. Perplex. Yes, dude. I'm telling you, we could do this. We could do it,
dude. So and then, who are you going to put? Anyone with mystics. So easy.
But is there someone who's mystics cosmic keyword?
What if you play the Phoenix Force, giving someone mystics team ability? And
I believe it says printed. Read Kobik real quick.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if Kobik says printed. Printed.
Yeah, printed team abilities.
You know what sucks? What if they don't have anything printed over there?
It's true. Because that's what we were talking about, is that the Shredder team doesn't have team abilities really.
Point. So it doesn't kind of work.
And then don't put Namor.
It does still work. You know why? Because your ID call in, you're gonna run up there and stick them in their face.
Yeah.
Are they gonna fight them, or are they gonna leave them alone? Don't they want the free 50 points?
Exactly. So, yeah, you're gonna have
to. That means you're still gonna retail.
You're gonna have to deal with them, but you're not forcing them to deal with him.
Right.
So.
The combos, baby.
Yeah, it won't go as fast, but it'll still be efficient.
Dude.
But yeah, definitely Kobik. I think
combos.
Kobik with a little bit of support, maybe an entity.
I'm telling you, I'm excited.
Could happen. Combo.
Combofiend. I just want to see Uatu just be like, "What do they do? Wait, what? Oh, call in a Wolverine." Huh?
Wait, who's Watcher? Isn't Nick Fury supposed to be holding his eyes?
Dude. You know, it'd be cool. You have like you actually have an ID that calls in Nick, and you're like, now it's like thematic.
There you go. We'll bring an Ultron drone over.
Is there an Ultron drone that has Cosmic? There is, right?
I believe so. Why don't I just click Cosmic and we'll go from there? You know who has Cosmic? Q.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess we have nothing else to talk about then.
Yeah, let's see. All right, let me look for this Ultron real fast. Did I go past it? No, it was before Guardians. Yeah, the Phalanx. Yeah, the Phalanx.
The Phalanx has Cosmic?
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, why are we not making this team yet?
All right, man.
This is because now we have a 120-point guy that can call in big guys.
Yeah.
Like
that's good. Nick the Fury. So that's a couple ideas. I think we could go on probably for like another hour with some more ideas.
Well, there'll be more, but we gotta whet their appetite. Just real quick before we wrap up, this weekend we have if you can go up on bring up our Facebook page, the Comic-Con post. We have we're gonna be at Comic-Con, LA Comic-Con in downtown LA, the LA Convention Center. We're going to be running Heroclix events Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday is Battle Royals. Saturday and Sunday are the actual events. Yeah, right there. And then if you click on the link, the gaming part, yeah, that one that tells you the schedule on the left.
Hey,
so
look at that, Majestix Heroclix on the floor.
3 through 6 p.m. we have Battle Royals. Saturday at 12 we have X-Men Sealed. Saturday at 3:30 we have Popper, and then Sunday at 12 we have a 500 named theme team, Silver Age. So it's just casual, just regular OP kits. We would have the Baron Mordo OP kits, but it's not
pushed
there.
back. It's been pushed back twice.
So we'll have like regular OP kits, including the X-Men release kits. So that's fine because people still want the maps. And we'll also be adding Star Trek to the pool because I didn't realize that Star Trek was coming out the same week. So.
There should be some goodies in this new set.
Yeah. So come out and visit us. Say hi. Well, should be fun. Just me chilling. So.
And it's always fun to go to cons. Like there's a bunch of other stuff to do there too. So.
Yeah.
Stop by, play some clicks, and then we'll buy
Chase
some cool
is
stuff.
Be there.
Nice.
Chase is gonna be there, so it should be fun.
That's right. I heard he's getting back in the game.
That's what he's. We're trying to get him. So we'll. He was supposed to come on tonight, but he just moved into his new place. So next time.
Yeah, moving can be very tiring, time consuming. So with that,
we have. Remember, guys. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be putting the trials up schedule because I know I've been lagging on that. Good thing it's only ours have passed. And then be on the lookout for the last 2, but we will have 10. Until then, guys, when in doubt, perplex the attack.
Don't forget to practice rolling your dice, guys. Take it easy.